Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to Murdered Inc. It's episode 23. Of course, I'm back at the top of the tree, overlooking what is a work in progress, also known as the lovely villager mall that we are about to make. And dare I say that I'm still loving this build, as if it's not even anywhere close to being started, let alone being finished. But it looks nice. Anywho, look at this quartz. Fun fact. That quartz took me forever to gather. I even went to the nether to get a lot of mining done. I broke 3 more diamond pickaxes with vein mining and efficiency 5 and whatnot. I have 5 extra masons over here to trade with, and still, this is the amount of quartz that I could manage. It is awful. 1127 quartz is all we have currently. So I will have to keep on grinding for more quartz, of course, but we also got a bit of class which I feel is gonna be less. I have a feeling. And however, I also think for today's stuff, we might end up needing a bit of calcite as well. So let's check our PC very quick. We do have a bit of calcite. It's not a lot, but we have a decent amount, so that's cool. Right then. Today, what we are gonna be doing is building up the structure at least. Like we laid down the framework with all of these, and now we're gonna raise up the walls of this place. Huh? We're gonna raise up the walls of this place. Haha. But for that, I'm thinking about mixing up a bit of glass and a bit of quartz, if you will. So let me give a little bit of an idea. So, for example, over until say here, right? These two areas will have quartz stairs, if you will, lined up in a way. Like let me show you quickly what it would look like, because I have a feeling it would look really nice, right? So if we line oops nope if we line them up like this, I feel it would look really nice. Let's see. Yeah, something like this, a bit of a design like this, which would go from here until here. And similarly, we leave the one gap over here and we add in again the quartz thingy over here, right? It would give a decent amount of a design to us, and it would also look good is what I feel. I don't know, this does add in a little bit of depth and stuff, and it kind of changes it from being a monotonous wall completely. It looks nice. For the middle part, however, I feel like maybe we should put in some glass for the windows, or rather for the wall itself actually. Now I'm not sure if I wanted normal glass or colored glass, or since we have so many options in terms of glass itself, like we can get framed glass, we can get framed colored glasses as well. Like you have signalium glass from the thermal, and lumium, and there's a lot. You can make hardened glass, like which doesn't even break, I assume, like bulletproof glass, if you will. So yeah, in terms of glass, we already have like our basic colored, stained, if you will, variants, but then we also have these really nice looking variants as well. So I'll probably add one of those and not have normal glass over here. But this idea I'm definitely liking. I feel like once I make it a little bit more, like if I complete an entire row, you'll probably get a better idea of what I'm trying to say, if you haven't already, that is. Like this definitely would look nice, right? And I think I don't need to mix it up. Like I was thinking maybe we mix it in with a few different types of stairs as well. Like not just normal straight up quad stairs, maybe some other type of stairs as well if I can get even. Because I don't know. Like just look at that. We go for quads and smooth quads every now and then. No? Even that would work out. Or something like this different type of quads. Like we get sunny quads and whatnot, like talc stairs, cut calcite stairs and stuff. But I think our regular old quartz stairs might just do the trick. So I feel maybe we build this up We build it up, of course, a bit taller. It's not just going to be the 3 tall. This was just for a little bit of a demonstration purposes. But yes, we build that up and I feel it will start looking really, really good. So let me make at least one wall, right? Let's at least make one gigantic area, if you will, so that we can realize, okay, yeah, this is looking really nice. So let me do that and we shall get back once that's done. Aha, a little while later, back we are on our viewing tree. I think I might just keep this tree forever because like this is where I've been for most of the project and I'm pretty sure this is where I will be for most of the project whenever you see me. So we're back on the viewing tree. Look at that. Does that not look good? I would say it does. If you ask me, I feel it really does look good. And it does look rather, mall like as well, if you will, to be very honest. Like this is like a your absolute basic default mall setting. Like anytime you go to a mall, like, oh, what do we want to do? We need it a bit modern. Well, let's make an indentations here. Wouldn't that be great? But anyway, that does look great, and I feel like if I replicate it over here, it will also look much better. I did notice something weird. I felt that this, you know merging of sorts, if you will. Mm, I wasn't sure if I want to keep this pillar or not. Like, we could have directly this thing go into the glass, is what I was thinking. Let's try it out here, right? Maybe no. We will have to keep the pillar after all, it looks like. I also removed the black concrete and left a quartz block down here so that I know exactly that the 7 demarcation is there. Also, we have made this 7 tall, by the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. I was like, I might as well keep with the theme of the 7 which we already have going, so why not? And yes, so let me make the same thing on this side as well, and then the mall will start to look a little bit closer to being started, if you will. So yeah, let's do that. Well, look at that. You literally cannot tell me that this does not look exactly like your local mall. This is exactly how every single mall looks. Like, this is the basic definition, if you will, of mall. Like, oh, you're thinking mall? Well, of course, it's gonna have these staircases kept in a complete white way. Lovely. But yes, here we are with both the sides complete, and I must say, it looks nice. It does definitely look nice. And as for the color, as to which one will we use, and by color I mean, of course, color of the glass. I have to admit, I still don't know. I, I feel like the white or light gray or something like that would be best, obviously. But I don't know. So I might just procrastinate on that and instead make some of the sideways of it, like the side area, side walls, if you will, of it, which is obviously still gonna be the same, the stairway thingy going across there. And if I want to do something else, I probably would add in like one. Actually, no, the sides of the malls are generally the same. It's only the front, and at most sometimes people are creative with the back as well, but the sides are generally the same old bland looking sides. So I think we'll just make a normal side thingy, and then it should start looking rather nice. Well, it's decision making time. I know I said that I was gonna go and do the walls. I didn't do that because this was really bothering me. I was like, how can I not know which glass to want? So yes, it's decision making time. Either we can go with the light blue stained glass, or we could go with the framed glass panes, or the white stained glass. Now, okay, before we even get into the decision making and all of them, I feel like white glass is definitely out of the question. There is just no ways I like that at all. That is not gonna happen for sure. So yeah, I'm sorry, but white, I'm out. Or well, you are out, to be fair. And so the white stained is gone. We have normal glass panes and we have normal glass as well, still in the contention. So let's try out with the normal glass and see how that goes. Yeah, I prefer this clearly, the framed glass over the normal glass at least. Now, do I prefer the framed glass over the framed glass panes is a different thing. That's a different story. but I think normal glass is also out of contention for sure. So we are definitely making progress here. I don't think the normal glass is worth, adding. Doesn't make sense. So yes, the light blue I guess can still remain. The framed glass stays. Oh, nope, not this. This one definitely doesn't stay. We have light blue stained glass panes, which also doesn't look bad. Like if we see, it does provide a bit of the depth as well, which I feel like I'm kind of hovering towards the glass panes rather than the full glass blocks, but we shall see. We also have the cyan stained glass, which also is decent, and the cyan stained glass pane. So we have narrowed it down at least to these many options only. Now somehow I have a feeling that it's gonna end up being either this framed glass or the glass panes which are framed. I mm, I mean the light blue also looks good, don't get me wrong. Cyan I feel is a little bit too much. Yeah, I think cyan feels a little bit too much. So I think cyan is also out of the question. It's either between the light blue or it's between the framed glasses. And I know there's also the light blue framed glass, but that is definitely not gonna happen. Like this doesn't look like something that would be fun. I could try it out, yes. Uh, I mean, we need iron and glass and stuff for it. I can make it, but I feel it wouldn't look good. But you know what? We can't say until we have put it up here and tried it out. So give me 1 second as I go make a little bit of. Actually, I might have all the things needed here. We even have the iron. Yes, perfect. So we have the iron, and here, what do we need for the light blue framed glass? Well, we do need the light blue dye, which we don't have. Oh, give me 1 second. I shall go make that. Yeah, definitely not gonna be light blue framed glass for sure. I don't think so. This is just bad. Like, I mean, I'll use it up in something else, but this was just a bad. I don't even know why I thought that this might be any sorts of good option, but no. Anywho. Aha, so we have this light blue stained glass pane, the framed glass panes, and the light blue stained glass. At least it's come down to the 4 contenders. And not gonna lie, I feel maybe light blue also doesn't seem like something I would want. Not I I'm somehow leaning only between either the framed glass or the glass panes. I'm still not 100% sure which one, but I feel that the light blue. Mm, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, I really don't think so. So, yeah, we are down to literally only 2 contenders. Let's see which one of these does it end up being. Oops, that's the wrong place. If you. That's. See, that was the problem with quartz as well. Working with quartz is. Oh my god. Yes, perfect. Now let's see. So it's either gonna be this or it's gonna be this. Which one do we want? Tough choices, tough choices. From here at least I somehow feel that the framed glass itself is better than the glass pane. Not sure why, but it somehow feels like the glass is better. I don't know. Hmm. We, hmm. I think I'll have to sleep over it. I don't know. Let's have a bit of a sleep, shall we? He can't decide. I genuinely can't. I'm not even trolling. I just can't. Both of them look decent. I have no problems with that. It's just a matter of do we want that extra depth or not? That's it. Well, after a lot of deliberation, and I mean it, it has been a while. After a bit of deliberation, I feel the glass wins. I think it has to be framed glass and not the glass panes. It's I don't know, it just doesn't feel very I don't know. I can't explain it, but I know that this looks better. That much is what I can tell. So we'll remove it from here at least. And we will add in the glass on both the sides up till this 3 layers. So there should be glass over here. Perfect. It didn't feel right. I don't know. It wasn't setting in well very with me, and I was like, "Yeah, screw that. We will definitely stick with the gut feeling, if you will." I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I might come in and change the whole thing later on. But I feel this is definitely the way to go. And yeah, so we are definitely going to remove the glass panes, and we're going to stick with framed glass at the end of the day. Let's take one more look before I complete the build. As in, well, by complete I mean, of course, if I before I add the glass and stairs all the way through. Yep, I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it. I'll have to do something about the lightings, yes, because it will not look this bright later on, but I am definitely liking it. We are gonna stick with this for a fact. Nice. So let me fill it in, and I shall see you on the other side of that. Aha, so I decided to do a little bit of a tiny minor change, if you will. Look at that. That looks a lot better. I decided to give it a little bit of an overhang on the roof, if you will, and I decided to bring this column only on the, well, right side, if you will, out by one, so that it gives a little bit extra of the depth, if you will, which does look rather nice, not gonna lie. I'd say this does bring out the build a lot, and that tiny empty space over there also creates a really nice illusion of depth, if you will. I like it. I definitely like it. This is going well. This is going really well, not gonna lie. Now all I need to do is I actually need to fill out this area over here with all of the stairs and stuff. So that is a little bit boring, repetitive work, so I'll just get that done with, and then I hear a skeleton. Why? Because it's below me. Okay, then I don't care. We'll put in the torches at some point, obviously, so none of the hostile mobs are gonna spawn, so we're gonna be good with that. But I feel like I really like this overhang thingy. I don't know if I want to bring it out even one more or leave it as it is. I'm kind of struggling with that because this looks good. I don't know if one more outward would look better or it would become like a bit too much. You know what? Let's try it out, and that's how we'll find out. This is one of the best things of Quark that I have seen. Like, you don't need to bother with the whole, shifting on the edge of it. Nope, you can just build it as is, as you go. Loving it. Right, now let's see how it looks. It does solidify it for sure, like it shows the depth, but I don't know if it is necessary for that one extra. I feel like that one singular was enough. Uh, huh. Not sure if this makes it better or still keeps it the same, in which case I don't want the extra one then, I guess. We can just keep it to the one. We don't need two outer hangs, if you will. Hmm. Not sure. But I guess this doesn't look bad for now, so we'll keep it at the two. But yes, with that done, let us go and build this up by 7 at least. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Perfect. And it is stairs filling in time, I guess. I shall see you once this whole wall has been completed. And I'm officially out of quartz. Yeah, we have actually run out of quartz yet again. Yep, we don't have any more quartz. I'll have to make a run for the quartz, but that has to be in the next episode. Right now, let me show you the progress that we have been up to. We finally made this entire wall over here, which I'm kind of not bothered with, because I know it looks the same exact texture or structure, if you will, throughout, and I'm more than fine with it, because we have a little bit of a change, of course, on the front end. And then if you look towards this side, I made a bit of a different thingy. Like, I was sure that I wanted to make something of a cafe, if you will. And so in order for it to be there, I would require, glass related something, like how generally cafes are. If you go to any mall, of course, your standard mall cafe, which has its own entrance, if you will, and like glass panel so that you can see inside and stuff. So yeah, we also wanted to add in a cafe which probably will hold one of the thingies, like one of the villager thingies. But yeah, so I wanted the cafe, hence we have a slight change from our normal design of the staircases thingy. And then of course the backside is still empty because we ran out of quartz. But yes, that is that for this episode. I'm loving it. I'm genuinely loving the build, not gonna lie. And again, of course, this is the first time that I'm making something like this, and it was more difficult in my head until I started placing the blocks. Not gonna lie. It is true. They say just place down the blocks and then we shall see. Yep, go with the flow, trust the process, all of those other things. I must say, yep, that's 100% true. Look at that. It's good. It's amazing already, and I haven't even started on the in like tinier details and stuff like that, which I would do. But yes, that's it for this episode. I hope you had fun as a spider will hit me, and I shall. Okay, first kill the spider and the zombie, and then I shall see you in the next one. Do leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, like, share, subscribe, etc. Bye bye.